I think I have this thing where I need everybody to think I'm the greatest, the quote-unquote fantastic Mr. Fox. And if they aren't completely knocked out and dazzled and kind of intimidated by me, then I don't feel good about myself.
Fantastic Mr. Fox is a deeply and thrilling film about identity, self expression, and accepting yourself through acknowledging your imperfections. This 2009 stop motion film became the highlight of Wes Anderson's filmography and one of the best movies of the decade. The Woody Fox's journey through his struggle to suppress its wild instincts, played by George Clooney, showcases a sense of self acceptance. The opposing duality of Ash and Christopherson, along with the additions of other side characters such as the Badger, all add to this theme. The film evokes the embracement of acknowledging your flaws. It opposes the striving to improve these certain qualities, but rather chooses to welcome the characteristics of ourselves that we feel are hidden in today's society. To add on, rather than living every day trying to cut a tangled cord of mess, the film's moral theme promotes the idea of wholeheartedly accepting this jumbled cord, which we refer to as life, as reality. The story unfolds with Mr. Fox claiming a pot of acre above land as the treehouse. His main reasons are that he does not want to live in a hole for the rest of his life. This is the first moment where we see the insecurities of Mr. Fox flourish. When Mr. Fox is eventually met with the idea of himself being a thief after he steals the resources from Bogus, Bunce, and Bean, he is left strikingly ashamed as he tries to get his treehouse back from the farmers. Throughout the film, Mr. Fox is faced with the convoluted suggestion that he is imperfect. It's where we see him grow, trying to become more mature, responsible, and a better husband and father. This pressure to be his ideal version of someone else and trying to fit in is similar to humans. We as humans go to unprecedented lengths in creating a quintessential version of ourselves. His constant struggle to hide his identity and gain the approval of his family becomes the equivalent reason why he feels ashamed. As the story progresses, Mr. Fox sees an ideal, childlike version of himself in Christopherson. Whether he realizes it or not, he favors the fox over his own son. It's where the duality of Ash and Christopherson is questioned. Ash, being another wild animal like his father, portrays similar insecurities. To illustrate, Ash is jealous of the triumphant, serene, yet charismatic attributes of his cousin. He struggles with the idea of comparison and identity. However, this is not entirely his fault, as Mr. Fox overshadows giving praise to his own son, because he attains a glimpse of his own self doubts in Ash. This film is an amazing example of how insecurities can be inherited. It shows how having close relations with others can foster the same traits of timidity, self condemnation, and a lack of confidence. Similarly, Fantastic Mr. Fox exemplifies the idea that self acceptance through the imperfections that one has should be the only way to be truly at peace. This progress is shown through Mr. Fox as he tries to fix the situation of the broken treehouse. It encourages the audience, who are mostly kids, that not having everything figured out can sometimes be okay. We often try to hide the parts of ourselves that define us the most. Mr. Fox faces this conundrum as he steals from the squaw farm. Unbeknownst to him, it directly leads him into a cage trap. When all things seem to be unwell, he is quick to dig underground and escape out of it. It is during this commotion that Mrs. Fox makes a promise with him to never steal again and choose a different profession. Years later, Mr. Fox starts to steal again, as he calls it a final heist. With the success being short lived, the three farmers, Bogus, Buns, and Bean, attack his home. As a result, Mr. Fox, Mrs. Fox, Badger, Christopherson, and Ash all dig underground to escape. His natural instinct to act as a fox by stealing resources is fundamentally a flaw, which he tries his hardest to leave behind. But we need to understand that our biggest flaws are essentially tied to our identity. For stealing, Mr. Fox achieves a sense of confidence and a sense of self. Without this attachment to taking things from others and running off with, Mr. Fox is unable to achieve his purpose. His one act that makes him seem special. Fox faces denial in accepting who he is, resulting in more danger for others around him. His world literally collapses everywhere. The farmers retaliate, with Mr. Fox having to go underground and survive by the scraps that are left of what was. His inability to truly realize his identity by accepting the traits of a wild animal like himself causes others to face chaos. To illustrate, the farmers continue the invasion by destroying all nearby nature, causing all wild animals to face the same consequences created by Mr. Fox. His personal connection with his neighbors and even his family starts to diminish, as he resolutely tries his hardest to overcome these issues. His flaw in stealing continues to resurface. Mr. Fox and the rest of the crew go back to steal food from the farmers. Consequently, the animal's hideout is drained with water, causing everyone to submerge in the sewers. Fantastic Mr. Fox teaches us that being unable to show integrity in your own persona can destroy relationships with your peers and yourself. In the following action of the film, Mr. Fox starts to admit his imperfections. By realizing that whatever he may do, he is still a wild animal, he is able to understand that thieving from others and being wild are organically part of his nature. He makes another final mission to save Ash and Christopherson from the captured farmland. In this mission, the other characters learn to accept their own unique traits. Ash learns to become much like his father by accepting his quirks. Christopherson admits to his own strengths, and even the Badger gets his own share. After this mission, we encounter one of the most famous yet hard to interpret scenes in the movie. To my understanding of the film, this scene is a final answer to the problems of our characters. As Mr. Fox and the others go home, they're perplexed to encounter a lone wolf. In this scene, the characters truly realize how even such an undomesticated animal like a wolf can still learn to accept himself by showcasing what makes him unique. The characters come to realize life is not a perfect goal, but by learning to accept our flaws, we can still live an authentic life. In the final scene of the film, Mr. Fox, Mrs. Fox, Ash, Badger, Christopherson, and Agnes stroll around in the farmer's supermarket in a dramatic, ironic fashion. Everyone there accepts the idea of embracing their own unique characteristics. The scene teaches us that when we come to this conclusion in accepting our weird traits, we become more receptive to being ourselves and admiring the uniqueness of others. Mr. Fox is finally able to learn that his eccentric attributes are a part of himself, as he truly takes the idea of living in a hole for the rest of his life and stealing resources from others to his own heart. In comparison to humans, Fantastic Mr. Fox is a beautiful film because it encourages us that as humans we try to live a perfect vision, a perfect identity, and a perfect life. What we should take from this motion picture is that life is not perfect, people are not perfect, and they don't need to be.